Once upon a time, there was a young woman named Elena. She had a deep love for music, especially the sound of the piano. When she was a little girl, her parents had bought her a piano, and she had spent countless hours practicing and perfecting her craft. As Elena grew older, she became more and more passionate about music. She dreamed of becoming a famous pianist and traveling the world, sharing her love of music with others. However, as fate would have it, Elena's dreams were shattered when her parents were killed in a car accident. Suddenly, she found herself alone in the world, with no one to turn to for support. Elena turned to her music as a way to cope with her grief. She poured all of her emotions into her piano playing, and her music became her solace. One day, while she was practicing, she met a young man named David. He had been passing by her house and had heard her playing. He was struck by the beauty of her music and asked if he could listen to her play some more. Elena was hesitant at first, but something about David's kind eyes and gentle manner put her at ease. She played for him, and he was mesmerized by the sound of her music. David and Elena began spending more and more time together, and they fell in love. David was a writer, and he often wrote stories inspired by Elena's music. Together, they created a beautiful world of art and music, and they were happier than they had ever been. But tragedy struck again when David was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer. Elena was devastated, but she refused to give up on him. She continued to play the piano for him, hoping that her music would heal him. As David's condition worsened, Elena played more and more melancholic pieces, pouring all of her sadness and pain into her music. She played with such emotion that her music moved everyone who heard it to tears. On the day that David passed away, Elena sat down at the piano and played the most beautiful and emotional piece she had ever composed. Her fingers danced across the keys, and the music filled the room with a haunting and nostalgic melody. As she played, Elena could feel David's spirit beside her, and she knew that he was listening to her music. She played for hours, lost in the beauty of her music, until she was too exhausted to continue. From that day forward, Elena continued to play the piano, but her music was always tinged with a sense of sadness and longing. Her music had become a way to keep David's memory alive, and to express the depth of her emotions. And so, Elena's music continued to touch the hearts of everyone who heard it, inspiring them to feel the same depth of emotion that she had felt in her darkest moments.